Hello everyone, this is Reggie with A-Team Appliance, and we have a Kenmore washer that we're refurbishing. Just got a chance to touch it. We picked it up. The customer said that it will fill with water, agitate, but will not drain the water out, which is usually one of two things. Either the lid switch, which you see hanging here, I just took that off for the video. The lid switch, or it will be the pump, which is underneath the machine. First thing I always check is the lid switch. First test is you put it on spin, you pull it, it does nothing. Obviously with the lid closed on your own machine. And another way of and if you're not sure, like maybe you don't have power, I usually press the fill button and make sure there's no water on there, and then I'll fill these valves. If you feel them vibrating, they're trying to fill with water, so that means the machine is getting power. So at that point, I almost definitely know it's either the lid switch or the pump below. And in rare cases, it could be the capacitor too, but most time it's just this lid switch. Because basically what happens is when this lid comes down, that contact right there, boom, slams all the way down into this plastic piece, which is just a piece of genius engineering, right? Put plastic there. So anyway, this particular piece is actually repairable, and this is just a layup. This is really easy. Long as it's open like this, like a clamshell, and this needs to be shut. So what I'm going to do is take a zip tie, put it around the switch, and clamp it shut, and then screw it right back in. It should be ready to go. Obviously, I'll test it. But if yours is broken like this, all you have to do is just zip tie it shut. I wouldn't use glue or anything. I would use an actual zip tie, because that pressure of that lid slamming down on this, glue will just break over time. It'll just be a band-aid. So zip tie is the best thing to do. Also, these holes here, this is where it screws in. There. So if yours are broken here, then you need to replace the whole lid switch. I've seen this housing right here broken. Also, when you screw it back in, you want to screw it in gently too, because you can also break it. Again, all this is plastic, genius engineering there. I'm a big fan of Kenmore and Whirlpool though, but just certain things just could have been made a little better. So that's how that works. So let's go ahead and zip tie it, and I'm holding this in one hand, so I'm actually going to pause the video so I can get that zip tie around it. Sit tight. Alright, so I've got my zip tie around it. Just pull it on nice and tight. And it's not obstructing the switch. So you can still hear it clicking. So that's ready to go. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. As always, like and subscribe so you can get a lot more useful information, helpful information on how to fix these things or even refurbish them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back together, do a few more maintenance things on this machine, clean it up, and get it ready for sale. Thanks for listening.